Scyther is destined to have another evolution. Scyther's kind of interesting, right? So Scyther already has, right, the Mantis Pokemon already has an evolution, Scizor. And then in Generation 8, it got a new evolution, a new split evolution, Kleavor. And so now, let's just say it all together. Now we've got Rock and Scissors, but we need paper. We need rock, paper, scissors. I think that's okay. That's the theory. That's what we need. We need rock, paper, scissors. That it needs to happen. I think this whole line is pretty interesting because it is, to my knowledge, one of the only Pokemon lines, maybe the only Pokemon line where the stat distribution, the base stat total of Scyther, stays the same. It maintains upon evolution, but so instead of the stats just going up, rather than Scizor being a pure enhancement to Scyther, it instead has its stats redistributed. So both Pokemon are actually, even though they're a form of evolution, both Pokemon are actually on par and as powerful as one another. I will say that they're, maybe, listen, the keyboard warriors out there keeping me in check. You could say that Scyther represents paper. So we got rock, paper, scissors. We got Kleavor, Scyther, and Scizor, and it's a done deal. Essentially, we have the rock type for rock. We have Scizor, which is a pair of scissors. It's steel type. And then paper, right? Paper would be, I think, grass type. But maybe someone wants to say, Scyther's hand claws they look like paper, but it's a flying type. I don't know. I think that's kind of a stretch. Maybe a paper airplane, perhaps, if I'm going to be generous. But I would say to that, in Generation 7, we were destined to receive a new Scyther evolution. And actually, I'm sorry, it would have been a regional form for Scyther. In the Terra League, we learned, where's my paper? Right here. In the Terra League, we did learn about a scrapped bug and fairy form of Scyther, a regional form of Scyther. And it would have been fairy bug type, not a grass type, but it would have been fairy bug type. It was conceptualized as that, and this was scrapped. A little unfortunate because I think this would have been, honestly, could have made for a really cool regional form. I've got a couple different evolutions here, like different designs that people have made. This is kind of cool. This is by, who's this by? This is maybe by a French artist. Let's see. I pulled this up, but I haven't actually seen this design before. Solid Foot is the artist. They have it's like a midland. They call it like a midland form of Scyther, and it's wings. That's actually really cool. Its wings get a little bit bigger. Its claws look a little bit more like defensive. Its wings grow, get some more color patterns, probably for like intimidation. This is a pretty cool design. A little bit of a different take on. It's almost as if Scyther evolved into Scizor without the metal coat. That's actually kind of what this reminds me of because it has more claws rather than like scythe arms. Love this design by, this is a classic for me, by Mr. DJ Walnut. I love that he does all of his designs in what looks like, what is it called, like MS Paint. I love it. His concepts are so good. He probably has 1,000 designs, and they're all so clever. But this is a bug and psychic type regional Scyther, and then he even gave it a bug and dark type evolution. Again, the wings doing a lot there for like intimidation. But it's kind of a nice type for the Scyther. I wouldn't mind this. It really does look like Scyther. But the thing is that probably what happened is that this beta, the scrapped regional Scyther was probably scrapped because instead we got Lurantis. We just got a brand new Pokemon. And Lurantis is a really good design, but to be honest, it really does have the same body proportion and map and layout and anatomy as a Scyther. So we never got that. And so I guess I'm just here to say that if Game Freak was going to give us this new regional form, this new form, and in some ways you really could look at Kleavor as I guess it's not a regional form. It really isn't a regional form, but Kleavor does feel specific to Hisui, right? And conceptually, you could look at Scizor as a regional form, or I guess a regional evolution, really. Not a regional form, but a regional evolution to Scyther, because I don't know. I guess there's just like kind of a gray area there where it's like before regional forms, Scyther adapts. It only evolves in the Johto region, and again, because it has the same stat spread but just like a different distribution of the same stat total. That kind of reads like a regional form, even though it's not. Relax. It's not actually a regional form. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the line is a little bit blurry. So I think what we could get in Generation 10 is a new Scyther evolution that is bug and grass type. I think we could see that. We've already seen that with Leavanny. I didn't even plan this. How did I not think about Leavanny? Leavanny's right here, this little sweetie pie, the nurturing Pokemon. It, again, still has the same body spread. It really does kind of have the same body spread as Scyther. It's got scythe arms. It's grass and bug type. Yeah, honestly, I think we could see a Scyther evolution like this, and I would just make it blazing fast. And maybe it gets something to quell that weakness, because that would make it weak to. That would make it, if it had the bug and grass type, it would be 4 times weak to flying and 4 times weak to fire, and that's not good. That's like not a great type, but I think this has some legs. I don't think Game Freak ever shies away from a good pun. We got Dudunsparce. We got a lot of goofy Pokemon and evolutions. I think we're going to get rock, paper, scissors. I really do think we're going to get rock, paper, scissors. I think we're going to get rock, paper, scissors. We got Scizor. We got Cleavor. I want to see one more, right? And what is paper but thin organic material, plant material, wood? It'd be the grass type. Let me know what you think. What would the stat spread be? Oh, I wanted to show this actually. I thought this was so cool. Where is it? I pulled this up, this image, and I thought it was so good. It is a conceptual, regional form of Scyther with the fairy type, or I guess it's an evolution, but it's got the fairy type. But I thought this was really good. I tried to do a reverse image search to try to find a higher resolution image. This is by the link goes to the Maison Fakemon region, but then it shows this, and that's not what that is. Let's do a quick. Maybe we can find it. Probably. Oh yeah. We did find. Oh well, we did find it. We did find it. There it is. Oh, that's so good. I love this so much. So what I'm imagining. Listen, you can keep the pink color, but what I'm imagining is. I think I just love the scythe hands. I like how round this is. It's essentially origami. That's what it needs to be. It clicked. That's what it needs to be. We've got scissors, metal pincers. We've got Cleavor with the stone axes. Now I basically want to see Scyther evolving into a Kartana. Origami, right? That would be gorgeous. That would be so, so good. Let me know what you think. Subscribe for more Pokemon theories. Yeah. I don't know. I think this is so sick. I think this is crazy.